So next is, what is conditional probability? So conditional probability is probability of happening of one event given that the other event has already happened. So if I write it like this, that probability of B given A, that A has already happened before, then we can write such an expression for conditional probability. That probability of B given that already A has happened multiplied with probability of A is equals to probability of B intersection A. How can we visualize it? Let's draw a Venn diagram for this. Let's say here we have A and there's this some collision between A and B. And now we are saying that A has happened. What does that mean? That out of this complete sample space sigma, now we have only this much remaining to be considered since A has happened. So what does that mean? That our new sample space is this much only. Okay, and out of those, now we are trying to find those samples which belong to B as well, or which agree to B as well, right? This is what conditional probability means visually. Now to derive this, what I can say, that since it is more about areas, then I can say that probability of B given A is nothing but probability of B intersection A. So this area here, exactly this is the same area here, right here. So it will be probability of B intersection A divided by the area of A. Why? Because now the sample space has been reduced to A only. We do not have sigma anymore. Since A has already happened, now we are very sure that all the samples that we are looking at are from this limited space only. Right? And that is how we define the probability of, although the complete derivation is very long. You can find the derivation for conditional probability of B over A, or the intuition, or the like proof of this in any of the textbooks online anywhere. But this is how you can visually understand it. So now we are trying to find out area of this divided by the area of complete sample space, which is now reduced to the sample space of A. And if you will do some more operations on this particular expression, you will get this expression as well. Okay, this expression is very hard to to visualize on a Venn diagram. I will not be able to do that because this has been derived from a mathematical derivation. So what this says, that probability of B given A divided by probability of B is equals to probability of A given B divided by probability of A. Alright, this is just one expression that we'll keep in mind when we'll have to use that. But I will not go into the intuitive definition of that. We can also derive this expression from this expression itself. So this is not like a very big problem. Okay, any questions up to here? Okay, and there's this one other expression at the end. It says that we can find out the probability of A in by this expression. What it says, the probability of happening of A given that B has happened multiplied by probability of B. Now, so what this expression means is, this PB denotes that we are taking only cases where B has happened. And now then we are taking cases where A has happened after B has happened. Okay, so this is denoting us events which were executed in this sequence. And what this expression denotes us is that B has not happened. All right, so something other than B had happened, and after that A happened. So let's say if in any particular sample space, if there are only two events A and B, so what this means is that whether B happens or not happens, A happens. All right. So what does that mean? That is the probability of happening of A. Okay. Moving on to the next section. So similarly, the conditional probability of independent events, what will be that? So since they are independent of each other, the probability of happening of A when the B does not happen or B happens is it is independent of B. So it will be PA, and similarly probability of happening of B after A will be probability of B itself.